What's up, my crypto legends? How is everyone doing today? Let's analyze the situation here for Bitcoin and the S&P 500 DXY. We've just had massive volatility above that $22,000 range, hitting even 22.5k level almost here, getting that load of liquidity, like kind of a short squeeze. People are getting a little bit bullish at this moment, and I am personally getting a little bit bearish at this range, guys, and I'm going to explain why right away. Okay, make sure to destroy that like button on your way in, guys. Just destroy it. Okay, over 150 people watching at this moment. Let's analyze the situation for Bitcoin. What has happened? How come we've had this so much pumpy action all the way up to about 22.4k level? We're going to analyze the situation. This was basically, for me, in my personal opinion, I don't see any kind of massive big bullish momentum now in the next coming days. Can it happen? Yes, of course, but we want to trade smart. We want to protect our positions. We want to have good risk management. I'm going to show you what has happened, where were the good trading opportunities, and why. Of course, very important to explain why. Okay, and also why for me this is absolutely a good shorting level. Right, you want to try and get the highest point, or maybe break structure and then get into the bounce. All right, that would be the kind of the safe play if you do not want to get stopped out. Because I'm going to go through the scenarios. All right, yesterday, of course, no, it wasn't yesterday, it was before yesterday, actually. Did get stopped out here from a short position. Can't remember, it was a swing failure pattern. We have been swing failure pattern now, you know, for the last about 2 days approximately. There's been so many failed swing failures. All right, but they have been successful swing failures, but they have been going level to level. We have been going in an uptrend here, as you can see, consistently creating higher lows and higher highs. So every swing failure pattern was just coming down to kind of retest the low zone over here. Right over there, we can see a swing failure pattern, as you can see right there, testing the highs, getting that rejection, just coming down to retest the low range before we get that next big major pump. Okay, so we're having some big major swing failures. I'm in another short position right over here, but just this is basically range trading. If you are in an uptrend, you're basically, you know, if you are shorting the highs, make sure to protect your position as soon as possible. As soon as you're coming to the lows, to the next lows, you want to be taking some profits and you want to be protecting your position, right? This is how you could play the game safely. Why do I think, you know, a big major correction is very, very possible? Well, I see the S&P 500 hitting a big major resistance zone. This is very, very choppy action on Bitcoin here to the upside. And of course, I was kind of waiting for this volatility, for the retest here of the 21.9. I don't know we were going to go that high, but of course, a lot of people are interested in shorting this range, right? When you make this kind of price action and a lot of people are bearish, a lot of people are early shorters just like me, but of course with good risk management, you're just having a tight stop loss. All right, if you're trying to short here the high bit, okay, with a swing failure, and you put a stop loss above the wick, of course you are going to be, you know, pretty safe, right? It's a very small percentage of your capital. If you do not protect that position, well, of course, look what happens. I was just waiting here for the range to see what happens. All right, and we were just trading in a big massive uptrend, as you can see here. So the safest thing would have been, of course, longing these kind of corrections, right? Looking for higher levels. Now, we haven't lost structure yet. We are still above this higher low range, as you can see. So we're probably just going to test it and then have another bounce. I am shorting here these swing failures. We had a swing failure. I'm currently in a short position, have taken a profit here on Bitcoin. I'm going to explain why, of course, I take this short. I almost got stopped out because we wicked above. We wicked just slightly above, not just a slightly tiny bit. I had a stop loss here, entered a short position right at this range. Okay, as you can see here on Bybit, almost got stopped out, looking for that swing failure pattern, right? But you know, already this trading position is, you know, more than doubled my position, right? Let me just explain you here. If you are shorting here this level and you're putting stop loss above the wick, you know, you can get stopped up 1, 2, 3 times if you're doing this kind of strategy, but right now at this moment, I've already, covered 2 stop losses, if you want to see, with profits. I'm going to leave this position. I've taken, 50% of profits, but there is a possibility in actually losing the low. There is also a large possibility in not losing the low and getting a big bounce and claiming the highs again. Now, the higher we go, I think, we are likely to have that big kind of correction, right? I love when the market sells because it's just a big, massive explosion to the downside, right? And this is what we want to try and catch. It is dangerous to try and catch the tops or the bottoms, of course, because you can get burnt. And if you don't have good risk management, all right, you're just having very tight stop losses on these exhaustion points, on these wicks, on the swing failures, then of course you can get burnt very, very fast, right? You're looking for this massive high. As you can see, this was the short that I did enter, claiming the highs, closing below, and of course, almost getting stopped out. But if you stopped out, then you look for your other opportunity. So let's just go through the comment section, because if this daily candle does correct, all right, before the end of the day and gets back in here below $22,000, I think it's going to be looking pretty bearish. I do think we are poised for that major correction on Bitcoin the coming days, guys. It looks like that we're not going to claim this range successfully, right? We got the higher low support. We are above this range right now, okay? This major support level. We're just above that range, wicking here almost to 22.5, getting that correction. We got this daily level zone, okay? As you can see, very, very important level being respected as resistance and support many times. We just almost hit that range. So if we were to get that pumpy action, breaking above the highs again from this trade that I do have, I will still be looking for shorts, guys. I'm looking for that, big reward, all right, against my potential 1 or 2 stop losses that I do have. Then, of course, you can get into that, 6, 7, 8 to 1 risk to reward. So meaning your stop losses are more than covered and you have an insane profit ratio, all right? This is the kind of scenarios that we want to look for here. So like I said, big resistance above this 21.9, next big major resistance 22.5. I think this is just going to be a liquidity grab above this last lower high. There is very, very nice daily levels like I just explained right there, okay? Big zone here that should be getting respected. And also we do have, to add confluence, the 618 range. 618 is exactly at the 22.6. So if we were to get that wick to the upside, okay, that 61865, big level, daily levels respected as support and resistance. We got the 618 range. We got the liquidity grab above the last lower high, which everyone is getting extremely bullish. I think not, in my personal opinion. This is an area where I want to see that exhaustion for that corrective move. But of course, you need to be cautious because price is going up. We haven't basically lost any major structure. So I don't want to get people confused here, all right? It is pretty dangerous trying to get into the top range swing failure patterns. But if you do have good risk management, just accept the small stop loss. It is part of the game. These stop losses are part of the game. Yeah, not much to add. We are basically still in this kind of uptrend structure, as you can see, creating higher lows every single time. Shorting here these tops is a little bit risky. You need to know very, very well how to try and get into the very, very top range with a tight stop loss, guys. And yeah, not much to add on that. Let's go through the comment section. We can take a look at some altcoins. S&P 500 quickly. I mean, you can take a look at the Dow Jones, NASDAQ, S&P. I like to take a look at the S&P 500. Is the one I've been taking. I've been doing more analysis in the past. It is hitting a huge resistance level. Okay, if we do take a look at the price action from the beginning of this year, the point of control is exactly right here at $4,140 approximately. Just about hit that level. We are just about to hit the 618 from this drop. We are in a very, very aggressive downtrend. I do think that we could get that volatility up here to 4,150, 4,170. That would be a massive level in my personal opinion. Might be claiming these highs over here and not managing to claim these highs and continuing this big, massive multi-monthly downtrend. That is what I think is gonna happen, and I'm actually starting to swing short the S&P 500 right now on PrimexBT. Okay, I haven't been trading for several weeks. The S&P 500 was very focused on Bitcoin, but PrimexBT, I have got some funds there, and now I do feel pretty good for a swing trade short position. Now, swing trade shorting, my strategy is different because what I want to show you right there, is that we could have that little bit of bullish momentum here on the S&P 500 still, all right? We could jump here to 4,170 potentially, or even 4,200. That is a level I would still be interested, especially if we do get a consolidation, looking for that leg down. I actually see a bullish Gartley pattern here potentially forming, right, where we have hit to perfection here. I mean, this has been, the technical analysis here on the S&P 500 has been pretty insane. We were talking about this big major support level where we could get that major bounce. We did get that bounce, not only being a big support and resistance here with the volatility, we were actually hitting the 618 from the ultimate low of June to the highs here created in August, hitting that 618 range here to perfection, as you can see, apart from this resistance and support, getting rejection from the trend line. So I see at some point this is going to start getting exhausted at this moment, not only because it's the biggest level here from 2022, looking at the volume profile. Okay, if we zoom in here from 2022, the point of control is exactly right there at this range. Okay, going from 2022, if we do get the part of December of 2021, we can see there's a big spike in the highs, but during 2022, point of control is right there. We are hitting this range. A little bit of volatility at this level this week, I think, or if we do not correct from this level, but it is poised for a big major correction, guys, in my personal opinion. There is a bullish Gartley, like I said, we were hitting the 618. I think maybe 618 from this range also, approximately 50% is also good, 618, all the way to the 78 level, which is slightly above 4,200 points, and then get that corrective move. I do think that a lower high here is extremely likely on the S&P 500. Let's see, my invalidation point, of course, would be above this level. I am looking for the lows to be claimed. This is at least a 2-to-1 risk to reward. At least a 2-to-1. I will be looking to add to my position if we were to have that pumpy action, because I do think there is a potential Gartley pattern right there, and of course the Gartley pattern is bullish. At this point you could have a really nice bounce and then have the next corrective move to break these lows. All right, this is the kind of pattern that I think is going to happen. Why do I think this pattern is going to happen? A bullish Gartley pattern, because we have been hitting the 618 and we are coming to a huge resistance zone. All right, Gartley patterns should take us below 3,800 points. Big resistance. It is likely to get a little bit of volatility, get those early shorts such as me, but I will be adding to my position because I'm just risking about 1%. And I'm looking to risk here for this swing trade about 3% to see if we are going to get that leg down. Of course, this could be round about the end of October. Okay, so we might see part of September just range trading, maybe getting to 4,150 during September, and then having that short. Okay, I will be updating you guys with this swing trade short position, stop loss, invalidation point above these highs, because if we do get above these highs, I do think that it is possible we could rally up to all-time highs here on the S&P 500. It is very possible. Overall market structure is still to the downside. Sorry for not taking a look at the comment sections. Let's take a look at the comment section right away, guys. Remember, if you are interested to trade on Bybit, I do have a referral link down below where you are getting the best bonus that there is available. On Bybit, you get up to $4,550 worth of bonus that can be claimed at the rewards hub once you sign up with the link. And also on PrimexBT, you do get 7% added to your deposit. Okay, 7% added to your deposit once you sign up with the link down below in the description. This is another way to support the channel. I'm getting a small commission, but you get the best bonus available that they are on these exchanges. Let's analyze some different altcoins. Let's take a look at the At the comment section, I can see Seb here. Thanks, Seb, for joining the live stream, my man here. One of my strongest moderators, Seb here, joining the live stream. It's the only moderator, so I gotta say he's the strongest. Let's go quickly through the comment section, guys. See what's going on. Are we gonna see Bitcoin claim these highs again? It is very, very possible. I am, you might think, you are crazy. You're fighting the trend. The trend is to the upside, but I also, if you do take a look at the daily or the 4 hourly, I mean, volume is insanely low, okay? Volume is actually going lower and lower, and we are getting this bounce here with very low volume. I'm staying extremely cautious. Ideal long, of course, would have been down here. But, yeah, I am looking for big major resistance zones with very, very good risk management for that potential correction here in the next coming days. If this doesn't happen, then of course it is absolutely fine. With good risk management, you are totally fine here with these predictions. If they do not play out, you need to protect position. That is all. So yeah, like I said, very low volume on the pumpy action. Let me take a look at the comment section. Hello, anybody? Dark Lord, how are you? Puedes ver cake en 4 horas, gracias, says el futbolero. Let's take a look at, for a Spanish guy here, cake. Let's take a look at cake right away. Why not? Why not take a look at cake? Cake US dollar. Let's take a look at some altcoins here for the community. Hello, Senor ML Hakabani. Hello. Hi, Andy. What's happening with Ethereum? Ethereum is having a little bit of corrective move, if I'm not wrong. Ethereum is, yeah, it's just, I wasn't trusting, and I will take a look at cake here in just 1 second, guys. Just Pac-Man, perfect timing. Pac-Man, how are you doing? Seb, thanks for joining. Squash. I just want to say hello to everyone here, basically, but I'm just going to say hello, everyone. Thanks for joining the live stream. ING, please. Andy, says Russell. Phew, got some altcoins here to take a look at. Much love from Boston. Maz, thanks for joining. You are the man. Trap, we are going down, says Domag Jov. I mean, that is what I am looking for, okay? I am looking for this, exhaustion. All right, we are in a bullish trend. We could claim the highs of 22.4.5. This is the thing. Fighting the trend, I want to protect position, take profits, and leave a percentage open just in case it does get that aggressive drop. We know we love the market when it falls, because when it falls big time and it falls fast. And these are quick profits, right? These kind of candlesticks, as you can see here on the daily, they do happen pretty fast. We did have an insane pump here, but this will happen at some point. Will it be at 22.4? Will it be at 22.6, 22.7? I mean, this is the thing. It's very, very likely to happen at some point here during these $100 pumps, all right, to the upside. So, yeah, I'm looking for that, guys. I will catch that short. You will see. And of course, you want to protect position, have tight stop losses. That big position is going to pay your stop losses big time. Let's let's talk about Ethereum here 1 second. And Ethereum. Yeah, Ethereum is basically, I'm not sure if I can trust this breakout, right? This is Ethereum on the 4 hourly. We can go to the daily, zoom out a little bit on this scenario. Are we going to get a bounce on Ethereum? There is a possibility. I don't trust this breakout. It's not a huge breakout, but there is a possibility we're going to get a bounce here from this daily level. This was a daily level that didn't react as resistance right there on Ethereum, as you can see. It we did just almost tapped it right there. Tapped this daily level right over here, broke it. It can potentially hold as support. I just do not trust this breakout. If we take a look at the 4 hourly, a lot of choppy action just coming down now to retest the low range. It could get a bounce. There is a possibility of a bounce. We are in an uptrend here, local uptrend for the last few weeks. We got the merge happening. I mean, there's so many different events happening, this week. We got the merge that's happening in between the 13th and the 15th. This is this week. Is it bullish? Is it bearish? I know a lot of people are bearish. A lot of people are bullish. So, I mean, anything can happen, guys. Anything can happen. Let's analyze the situation. We're getting a bit of pumpy action right now on Bitcoin. I wanted to show you some scenarios that happened here on Bitcoin. Some really nice scenarios, guys, on the 1 minute chart. Of course, if you are longing, if you are trading Bitcoin, you want to look for these moves. All right, what's our major strategy that we have been talking about for the last several months, actually, right now? Volume breakouts, all right, and retracements. And we can see some, some different ones, all right? If we do zoom in on the 1 minute, if you want to do these scalping or day trades, you want to zoom in on the 1 minute. And of course, the buying volume is dominating, and we are in a pretty nice uptrend where we are really creating higher highs and higher lows. So if you want to take a look at volume and the kind of strategy, you want to get into the highest probability zone. And of course, that would be, if you do take a look at the price action in between yesterday and today, and then I'll go straight away through the comp section and take a look at some altcoins, guys. But let's keep the educational content also very important to try and detect those major opportunities on Bitcoin. Basically, I focus a lot on Bitcoin, but we can take a look at some altcoins, but Bitcoin is where I do most of my trading. So if we were, looking at major resistance and support levels, guys, we know the deal. If you do have a nice resistance zone here that has been broken of course, with a large amount of volume finally here, as you can see, we do see these spikes in volume that does help us in a bigger resistance zone, as you can see. So once you break here this major resistance structure with a large amount of volume and you consolidate with a low amount of volume to that support level, I mean, of course, this is, the kind of easy strategy that we've been talking about here. You need to be on the chart. I didn't take this position, but it's there, it happens. If I'm in front of the computer and I'm looking for these scalps and this is suddenly happening and I'm in front of it, of course I would have taken that long position. But like I said, bouncing as support, retesting the high zone, as you can see, pretty nice trade setup that did happen yesterday, midday Central European time. Now we have this has actually happened today. Looking at this strong resistance level that turned into support, insanely enough, it did react as resistance just a few minutes ago. If you are looking for those scalping opportunities, okay, so this is just doing this random analysis on Bitcoin on the 1 minute. If you want to, if you want to scalp, if you want that quick money, right, those quick gains, you need to look for these opportunities. Of course, we did know that this was a strong resistance level and it turned into support, like I just explained. You get into the first bounce, you don't want to get into the second bounce because there is a possibility you're going to break it. This is what happened here, looking at the 1 minute chart. This is price action from today. This is just looking at today, okay? As you can see here, from early this morning. So what happened? We broke down from the zone. Volume was okay. It's not a huge amount of volume, but you do get those spikes in volume. Insanely enough, you retrace with lower volume to that 22.2k level, get rejected and claim the lows. We've actually created a double bottom here. So the risk here on shorting this level is very high. We could actually make that breakout and bullish momentum. I think it's likely to happen actually, because we've double bottomed out here on the 1 minute. It's very possible. But look how you can range trade. Wait for very good respected levels to be broken, bouncing as support. You got some volume confirmation here on this breakdown. This was a pretty solid breakdown, going from 22.2 all the way to almost $22,000. This is a $200 move on Bitcoin, looking at the 1 minute. If you retrace to that level, of course, if you retrace with lower volume from the breakout, then of course you want to try and, attempt to get into that short to retest the lows or almost retest the lows. This is the kind of strategy we've been talking about. Now you might think, hey, we at resistance again. Yeah, but we are at it again. If you were there again, this means that the price wants to try and break this level. Not on the first retest here, On the second retest, then yeah, you want to be very, very cautious. You are double bottoming out. There is a possibility here on Bitcoin getting that breakout, and it's very possible that we are going to, you know, retest the major target, which is around about the 22,360. Because it's a second retest. Second retest are very, very potentially going to break, and we are having a double bottom scenario. So we got a projected move here, potentially all the way up to $22,350 approximately, if we were to have that solid volume breakout here on Bitcoin. Let's see if it does happen. If we do get that breakout on the quick retracement, we want a nice volume candle. If you're looking for that scalp and these highs to be claimed and the projected move, you want to see that breakout with high volume, right? Wait for it, get the volume breakout, wait for the retracement, get in and get out to claim the highs. Get in and get out. Of course, if we do not see that breakdown, we are likely going to come down. But it's not about predicting anything. It's all about waiting for the breakout of the resistance and support levels. If it were to have the breakout with a spike in volume, we know that this respected level is very likely to be a quick little bounce here on Bitcoin to make some gains, guys. Level to level trading here. It looks like we've struggled a little bit here on the 1 minute chart to get above this range. Let's see what happens. Let's take a look here at some altcoins for the community right away. We're going to take a look at Pac-Man here. Thanks for joining the live stream. Let's take a look at Theta. Please smash the like button for this free educational content. Absolutely. Let's take a look at Theta here for my man Pac-Man. And also I've got a super chat from Chris. Wow, I really want to try and take a look at a lot of the comments, guys, but you know the deal. It does take a few minutes to do the analysis. Really sorry. I want to, you know, if you want me to take a look at your crypto, make sure to super chat, because that is the first one I will see highlighted. If you want to have a little bit of priority against other people, yeah, super chat is the best option, guys. I mean, I wish I could take a look at most of the comment section. Let's take a look at Theta. Theta is a huge project. Decentralized live streaming, massive tokenomics. I think this one is going to be absolutely phenomenal. I mean, this will hit all-time high here, just round about the $15-16 range in the next bull run. It's just going to happen. This is one of those fundamentally insane crypto projects, right? Decentralized live stream. I think it's huge, and it's one of the most powerful ones out there. So I do think that this is going to do very, very well. If we do take a look, I think this is a small accumulation zone. Taking a look at Theta, we are in a kind of a small accumulation zone. I think the lows potentially can be claimed here below $1, but that just means it's going to be a spring point, in my personal opinion. I don't see a successful breakout after this large consolidation since May. We've been trading here for almost 4 months approximately, and this for me is an accumulation zone right there. If we do see the spike here on the VPVR, it is the most of the volume is at the lowest range, meaning, you know, do you think the whales are selling at this point? Are they selling the lows? Absolutely not, in my personal opinion. This is not how the chart works. They buy at the lows. So if anything, they're just going to get a little bit of fear, maybe bringing the price below $1. I think that is going to be a major good level here for a big bounce, right? Looking for that spring point to claim these highs and maybe, you know, have some bullish momentum on Theta. It might range trade here for the next coming weeks. This is the thing. But if you want to know short-term analysis, we're inside a very, very big range. We actually successfully got out of this box over here. You might think, hey, you got this resistance zone of the box level on Theta. We broke out, but we came back down. The reason why we came back down is because we double topped, okay? We go to the 4-hourly chart. You can see it right over here. Managed to get out of the box. If we are looking for those trading opportunities, remember, guys, what we always say, we want to get into the first bounce and look to claim the highs or almost claim the highs. So if Theta did manage to break here successfully, the range, as you can see, the first touch is the one you want to get in, and you want to get out as soon as you start almost claiming the highs or claiming the highs. This is an almost claiming the highs. 618 is a good level that I do explain always to claim those, you know, that to claim those to take profits. Okay, so from the highs to the lows, you know, that 618 range, you already want to take profits and protect position on that move. Okay, just in case you were to have that double top scenario here and come back into the range. So overall on Theta, not much happening. Very, very choppy action. Let me zoom in here on the 4-hourly chart to see what has happened here the last couple of weeks. Very, very choppy action above these highs. No successful breakout, as you can see. Very good, important level here. What would be the best long-in opportunity here on Theta from these highs? You know, I do see these highs right there. Trying to get that breakout. We want a solid breakout here, and then wait, of course, for that potential retracement retest of the lows. I'm talking about the $1.20 here on Theta, of course, looking for that bounce to claim the highs. It's very, very difficult to know exactly where we're going to go in the next coming weeks. Looking at Bitcoin, you know, I am bearish on Bitcoin and on the S&P 500 in the next coming weeks. Of course, we could go to, you know, 22.5, 22.7 maybe, but I am looking for that short-term correction. Soon that happens, depending on what kind of correction we do have, I might be bullish here. I might be looking for a higher low. You know, market structure can change very, very fast, but because I am bearish on the S&P 500 and there is massive correlation from the S&P 500 and Bitcoin, I am looking for that big corrective move, you know, by the end of September, October, part of November, very likely. Right, let's take a look here at the super chat from Chris. I'm in a Luna 2 short. Let's take a look at Luna, but first of all, we're going to take a look at Chris here. Hi Andy, can you look at ADA and Avalanche? Let's take a look at ADA right away. What is going on? There was a good trade setup on ADA. Right, ADA, let's zoom out here. I know ADA is also in a big massive range. Big massive range. It is, you know, looking at the 4-hourly, it is basically still creating the lower high structure here. Is it a descending triangle scenario, right, where it's just going to squeeze and potentially break down or up? We were looking for these day trades or small day swing trades on ADA, and there was, you know, a pretty nice one that we detected on a live stream just a few days ago. We talked about this range over here, looked pretty good. We've retested the highs of 50 cents and retested the lows of 48 cents. So we wanted a breakout of the zone to look for that scenario, and it happened right here after breaking the 48 cents with some pretty large volume, right? This is the high probability scenarios that we talk about here, right? Breaking the structure, bang, you know, despite any predictions for the next weeks, you know, I think we're going up, I think we're going down. That doesn't matter. We need to, you know, at the end of the day, as a trader, we want to trade the range, have good risk management, trade the, you know, successful breakouts and retracements. And we had it here to perfection here, that trade on ADA at 48 cents, coming down to retest the 618 and even slightly below, you know, that take profit zone here. Always 618 is always a take profit zone. And then finally getting that pumpy action on ADA. So ADA right now, a lot of choppy action at this resistance. No successful breakout. You know, of course, if you are having this choppy action, you are getting those bounces, as you can see on the 1-hourly. You are getting the bounces here. You know, you get one bounce, almost claim the highs. Stay cautious on this. This is very choppy action. If we start moving down here again, you know, we're still range trading level to level. If we were, you know, this is not a successful breakout for me. If we were to get that big solid move down with some pretty nice volume, then of course we are looking for lower. We are looking for that retracement to be a lower high to have that continuation down on ADA. So stay cautious. We do not break successfully above 50 cents. This is no successful breakout. Of course, it is not. You want to see a bang, a big move. Like this is a successful breakout. You break down, you retest resistance, you take profits at 618 or almost claiming the lows, because you do have a lot of choppy action right there, being resistance turning into support, as you can see there on the chart at 46 cent level. So yeah, I mean, I would be just focusing on range trading, ADA. If we were to get that move to the downside, you know, there is a possibility that we're going to get a bounce from this 48 cent level again. But the ideal short scenario here on ADA would be breaking down here from this consolidation above the highs, successful big move down with volume, something like this, like we saw here. Then the next retracement, it is likely to get resistance from this consolidation bit on ADA, right? 50 cents, you know, going down to 48, that 50 cent level will likely be a resistance zone again, and you are looking for that retest of the lows, or almost the retest of the lows, just in case you kind of double bottom here with a higher low, right? This is the scenario. Overall, I think this is just a liquidity grab on ADA, and I think lower is likely. We haven't tested the 618 from the highs of August to the lows here and late August. So maybe another leg up, maybe a little bit more volatility to the 618 range. It is also a pretty solid level, as you can see here on the chart, where we do have a lot of resistance touches on ADA. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we did break up, come down, and I mean, this is the thing, guys. This is the kind of strategy. I've just found one right there, right? Just what I explained. If you take a look at the ADA chart here as the resistance zone, right? Bang, not a successful breakout, still resistance, not successful breakout, resistance, resistance. You break out here. This is the kind of breakout we want to take a look at here. Looking at the 1 hourly, you want to see some spikes in volume. Perfect. You got some bullish momentum here with volume. You retrace down to the resistance zone with no volume at all, and you wait here several hours inside of that consolidation for that potential move to the upside to almost test the highs or test the highs, right? From this high range on ADA, you're retracing down to that big resistance, turning into support. Bang, you get to the 618, you consolidate. Time to take some profits, time to protect position if you want to risk to have that some position open to reclaim the highs here, maybe swing failure or break it. Then this is up to you, of course, but the most important thing is to protect position, guys. So let's see if that happens. I mean, that would be a scenario trade that I do see here on ADA. Let's take a look here. I've got many super chats on Christian Shibler. I'm in a Luna 2 short. Let's take a look at Luna 2. Luna 2 is Luna Classic, I would assume, of course. Or is it the no? Luna 2 is the new Luna. Yeah, of course. Luna 2.0, right? Let's take a look at Luna US dollar. He says is in a short. Let's take a look at. I guess is it from very high? Oh, we did have some crazy price action to the upside on Luna. It's not Luna Classic though, isn't it? Is it? Is it Luna 2? This is the thing. I'm not sure if it's Luna Classic or the new Luna. Here on TradingView, they named the same thing. They haven't even changed the name here for Luna Classic. But yeah, both of them basically got a big, massive hype pump. Extremely cautious. This is a highly manipulated cryptocurrency, in my personal opinion. Yeah, if you basically try to short the longs, I mean, I don't see the reason. You're basically trying to catch the big massive pump, or maybe there was some kind of analysis. Well, breaking structure here, maybe. You did have some nice structure here, uptrend structure that was broken. You could arguably discuss, you want to try and look for shorts here once you lose the higher lows. of this kind of ascending triangle or pennant. If you start losing the higher lows, you could assume that you are going lower. So good on you, Christian. Luna 2 US dollar. Yeah, Luna 2 US dollar. I mean, this is the thing, you know, because I never take a look at this cryptocurrency. Is it called Luna 2 here on? It's not. Yeah, on CoinGecko you got Terra Luna Classic and Terra Luna, which is the new one. So yeah, basically Luna 2. You probably will. I don't know where you're shorted, but you are seeing some kind of exhaustion right there, forming a kind of symmetrical triangle right there. Very respected levels here, higher lows and higher highs. Sorry, lower highs and higher lows. Breaking here structure. So you breaking structure, you could assume, you know, it's a potential good short opportunity. You are looking for that projected move, and it actually can go slightly lower, right? The projected move of a symmetrical triangle pennant is the width, okay, on the back here from the breakout. You know, it's almost kind of retesting it's almost touching the target range. You could assume that, you know, a potential trade right there from the breakout of the higher low structure on Terra Luna. You know, if you want to, I mean, you are at risk of fake outs, of course, on these altcoins. But there was a pretty nice short position right there from this level, right? Breaking down and retesting the resistance zone here, at least at, you know, 382, 50% fib level from this drop, hitting that higher low resistance level, as you can see. And, you know, your stop loss here, just in case it's a fake out and you do get that kind of reversal, you know, reversal price action. You know, this is why you do have your stop losses, right? But the risk to reward here from the projected move, you know, it was pretty intense. You know, you got a pretty nice trade here with this invalidation point on the wick. So yeah, just on that breakout retest, you know, it's at least a 4-to-1 risk to reward if you're looking for that projected move here to the downside from the breakout. Okay, as you can see, almost retesting the lows. Always protect position at an invalidation point, because you know the deal. You know, if you're on a short, you do not protect yourself. What could happen is you have a big massive fake out to the downside, and then price action moons claiming these highs. And if you probably didn't place a stop loss, you get liquidated. Too much leverage. Yeah, make sure to be intelligent with your leverage and have a stop loss here, just in case your trade is invalidated. Let's take a look here at MTL short. I am long on Ape at 5.29. First of all, thanks for the super chat. Let's take a look near the bottom of rising price pattern on the 4-hourly chart. Target $6.1 makes sense for top of the range, is asking me. Let's take a look here at this for MTL shorts. ApeCoin. Let's take a look at ApeCoin. What is going on with Bitcoin? Are we seeing that pumpy action on Bitcoin? Bitcoin, not too much. Almost got stopped out from my short trade here at break even. At break even, very important. Okay, once we are retesting the lows, you need to think smart, think smart, and protect position always. If you are not having, if your position is not, if it's going to get stopped out, basically. So right over here, what's happened? We're not having any volume at all on this move to the upside. We can forget about this. You know, it might play out, but for me, no. If we do not get some decent volume here on the move to the upside, this is not looking great. It's not looking great. I mean, can it pump? Yeah, of course. But for me to have more confidence in a trade, I want to see a nice move to the upside like this, and then, you know, look for that retracement and the claim of the highs potentially. But yeah, no volume. I mean, volume could appear right now on a move. But this is the thing, I do not really know. I do not really know if this is a clear breakout or not. What is giving me clear breakouts is the volume. Volume helps me, as you know, strategy that we have been talking about here for the last couple of months. One of my favorite ones, one of my most successful strategies here that I don't see, hardly any people teach this kind of strategy. And it's the most easy and most effective, in my personal opinion, where you are breaking from a range successfully, big breakout, and you are having big volume, this, being at the beginning or at the end, and then retracing with a low volume at that resistance point to almost claim the highs or claim the highs. So going back here and, just having a quick look at Bitcoin, I'm going to go through ApeCoin here for MTL shorts. Sorry, at ApeCoin, yeah. Let's take a look at ApeCoin right away. And I can see here that he's put on the super chat, guys, before we continue with this altcoin and take a look at the scenarios. This does look pretty good looking at the 1 hourly. This does look like this is a strategy, exact strategy that we're talking about. So far, we got that bounce. This must have been just minutes ago, guys. Probably just minutes ago. If we come back down and claim the lows and fail, wow, this is an insane potential trade here on ApeCoin for a potential long. We're going to take a look at the overall structure, of course. We're not just going to blind long here, but it looks pretty sick. It looks pretty good. I forgot what I was going to talk about here right now. But anyway, let's just analyze ApeCoin here for MTL shorts. I was going to say, guys, we're over 400 people watching. Make sure to destroy the like button here for the algorithm. If you do enjoy the content, smash it up, guys. It's totally free, and it does help me out here to grow the audience and the channel, of course. Right, so near the bottom of rising price pattern on the 4 hourly chart. Right. From 529. Yeah, this is the thing. It's a pretty good long position, okay? Looking for the 610 to be reached. I'm not sure why 610. Let's talk about this trading scenario here. This is the only thing that I do not like about this movement to the upside, right? Where you are claiming, this for me is a kind of a liquidity grab. When you have this tiny weeny break up from this range with this choppy action, looking at the 4 hourly, it did get a very, very short-term bounce. Overall, it's definitely worth a shot for the long, I'm going to show you why it's worth a long position here, at least to claim the 618 range. We're going to analyze, see if we did actually touch it. It looks like we didn't. Just by looking at the volume. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good looking at different exchanges. So let me just quickly zoom in here on ApeCoin. Look at this. We actually broke these highs, claimed them as support. Coming up, we'll go to the 1 hourly chart, coming up to the 618. That's a pretty solid breakout right there. There's so many opportunities here, looking for those day trades, looking at the 1 hourly chart, breaking out from this resistance high on ApeCoin. I'm talking exactly at $5.52 approximately, right? This resistance zone that we did get the break up. Let me get VPV out of the way just 1 second. So we got that break up from that resistance, claimed it as support, got the bounce, and I'm just going to blind guess that we did hit the 618 from the highs to the lows. Basically hit that 618 here and got the rejection, right? As soon as you come down, get that bounce from that level. We got big volume breakout. This is a bounce level. We talked about it. It's a bounce level right there. Look at this consolidation after that, pretty intense move to the upside. You want to get into the first bounce and you want to get out at the 618. You just want to get in and you want to get out. So that's what happened here on ApeCoin, bouncing from that $5.52 all the way here to the $5.70. Hey, I mean, I know you guys want, 500% moves and stuff like that, and 500% gains. You know, this is a move of a 3%. If you're using a 10x, 20x, you can get 30, 40, 60% gains here with this move with high probability. It's a high probability trade. So what is happening right now on ApeCoin? And I know, you longed here from $5.29. I think it was a pretty nice, smart move. Stay cautious. Don't get scared for some volatility here at the range. It's the first touch. Of course, I would like a little bit of consolidation, but this is pretty good. You got not too much volume here. This is kind of the strategy that we're talking about on the live streams. We just wicked to that level. I mean, it's definitely a long trade. I would place stop loss below here. This higher low, you could get that volatility, okay? You could get that volatility below this range. It can happen, but it is likely to get a bounce from this range. We've broken down this support level with not too much volume. I think there is a high possibility, just by looking at volume, that is pushing to the upside, and the retracement volume hasn't got any power. You can see it right there. Retracement volume, no power. You pump, claim the highs, and break it with a large amount of volume. What's happening right now, there is some small spikes of volume, but in my personal opinion, it is potentially safe, and you are going to get that bounce here to the upside as volume continues down. Even though price action can come back down, stay cautious. Don't risk more than you're willing to lose. These are, I always risk 1-2%, maybe 3% if I'm getting aggressive of my capital. Overall, there is higher probability in getting that bounce here from this $5.15, $5.20, as we do have a large consolidation and a big candlestick with large volume. We are just tapped that level, getting that bounce. High probability that if we do not go up from here, you could probably hit it a couple of times and create a small consolidation before you get that move back up to claim the highs or almost claim the highs. I mean, this is the thing. I would stay a little bit cautious here. There is a little bit of this bearish momentum. I mean, I would be aiming for that. I know you are aiming for higher, but you are starting, it could be a kind of a bull flag. I would definitely protect position here as soon as we start hitting the lower high resistance level, okay? Protect position, take some profits at 50% Fibonacci from the whole drop. You're going to be hitting some resistance. There's not too much volume breakdown, but overall, what if you did not take profit or protect position? If you're on a long position here and you claim this resistance zone at the $5.50 and you still have your stop loss right over here or wherever you have it, you cannot make this winning trade into a losing trade. Okay, you cannot let that happen. This is a mistake that I used to do many times. You have your trade in insane profits and you don't protect your position at break even. This is the best thing I've ever done ever. Once you're in some decent profits and you're hitting a resistance zone, just take some off the table and protect your position. Because this can happen, and if this does happen and you did not protect position and you get stopped out, knowing that you are hitting a resistance zone, you will get mad. I mean, this is the only way that I learned, getting stopped out, and because my trade didn't hit the level that I wanted, because it was hitting another resistance zone and got rejected. There's not enough buying power. Volume was going low while we were going up. So yeah, just kind of some tips here. Protecting position here is the best thing you can do. We could see Bitcoin not managing to get above this resistance level with volume. It's finally collapsing. We had a small attempt here that was failing, as you can see. What we wanted to see here for a little bit of, you know, confirmed price action to the upside was breaking the 22,200 with a large amount of volume. If we get this kind of choppy action, we want to stay away from any kind of longs at this current moment. Highest probability scenario, of course, would be getting that boom blast off that can happen at any moment, and then looking this resistance level to be claimed at 22.2, right? We're looking for those scalps, those day trades for the last few weeks, which is better. Mark Dutch, thank you, my man, for joining the live stream. You're the man. Ape can be traded on Bybit. Absolutely, this is absolutely true. Remember, you can claim this insane bonus on Bybit. You can trade ApeCoin. They do have over 50 different cryptocurrencies. There must be about 70 or 60. I'm not sure. But they do have a huge amount of different altcoins. You can get $4,450. Once you sign up, you can claim it at the rewards hub, guys. Okay, you just go to your profile, sign up with an email and password, and yeah, you can claim that up to $4,550. It's the platform that I use every single day. Okay, obviously, if I don't see a trade in the day, I'm not going to trade. It does happen. I do not trade every single day. I try to, but if there's no opportunity that I see, I won't trade. Drink, bro. You need a Red Bull. Is that me? Red Bull. I'm going to take a drink, actually. It was about time. So, which one of you legends hasn't smashed the like button yet, says Seb. Absolutely. Thank you, Seb, for the insane support. Absolutely crazy. We can take a look at Ethereum. I can see here Indie Pie says, Ethereum, please, Andy. Ethereum, guys. I mean, there's only one, thing that I can say here on Ethereum. Let's go to the 3 daily chart. We had a big kind of fake out, in my personal opinion, from the $1,700 range. It's the biggest resistance support level that we've had on Ethereum. It was the support level of the summer of 2021, as you can see right there. Big support level. It was support in May. We did get one resistance touch. Sorry, guys. Water was going through the other hole. We did hit that $1,700 once and got that retracement. Okay, we did get rejected from this huge level. It's 1,700, been the lows of the summer of 2021. It's been the lows here in May of 2022, getting those bounces, forming that classic descending triangle scenario, breaking down, selling pressure. This was resistance. What happened? We got the correction. We were in an uptrend, so we got the correction and we got the bounce at support level. We were in a bullish local trend here in July and part of August. We formed a descending wedge, and this descending wedge, of course, had an explosive breakout to the downside, as you can see right there. So we lost the lows immediately, turned them into the resistance level, and right now we're having this choppy action on Ethereum. So what I want to see on Ethereum is, I want to see a big breakout on Ethereum from this, $1,700 range. Hitting 1,770, 80 with this choppy action, it's not enough for me. I want to see a big volume breakout. This is not happening. Volume is going down while price action is going up. Yeah, I'm very much aware of this. This is not making me bullish. This is making me insanely bearish. Just claiming these highs. Just staying very, very cautious. Of course, if we do get that big volume breakout, then I'm thinking, hey, I wouldn't mind longing a retracement here to continue the uptrend and claim the highs. So that's kind of thing what I would be looking at here. Looking at volume and price action structure. Overall, broke this ascending wedge. volume is leading to the downside. This volume is from the uptrend. This volume is from the downtrend. Bullish momentum has lower and lower volume. This is something to stay extremely cautious about, knowing that this is a big resistance level. We are at the value area high from the volume profile from this range. Okay, as you can see, value area high, low. We can zoom in right there so you can see it clearly. Just going here at this volume traded range from July, August, and September. Value area high, value area low, support, resistance. It's acting as resistance. There's no kind of successful breakout with this price action. This is a level where we could get heavily rejected and start correcting again. Okay, for me to be bullish, I would have to see a successful breakout with large volume, knowing that it's not very unlikely to be a fake out. This for me is fake out price action, liquidity grab, choppy action, and a potential corrective move. Big breakout with a large volume, successful breakout, looking for that corrective move to a big support level for that quick bounce to claim the 618 from the drop or the highs. So that would be my kind of strategy here on Ethereum. Ethereum got no chance, back to $1,200. Ethereum got no chance, back down to $1,200. Maybe yes, maybe no. It's the merge. Are you bullish for the merge? Are you bearish for the merge? Let me know. Are you, the merge is this week, okay? Before the end of the week, Ethereum supposedly is going to be fully proof of stake. I don't know if that's going to happen, but supposedly it is, between the 13th, which is tomorrow, and the 15th. Are you bearish on the merge, right? On the days of the merge. Let me know, guys, in the comment section. Are you bearish on the days of the merge, which is tomorrow? It's Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. On Friday, supposedly, it's going to be entirely proof of stake. Andy, in the Ethereum BTC chart, have answers. BTC dominance. Sell on the news, says David Patrick. I think so. I think so too. I'm not sure when they had the upgrade on Ethereum. It's the AP 1559, I think it was. Ethereum continued pumping, okay, on that news event. Right. Russell is saying, Andy, can you please take a look at ING? I've also got another super chat here right away. Right, let me take a look here at ING here for my man Russell, because Russell is a member and I know he has been here for a long time. ING. Let's quickly take a look at this right away for Russell. ING, where have we got ING? Right over here. Injective protocol. I know about this project. Okay, so absolutely destroyed. Like most of cryptos, like 99% of the cryptocurrency market. Huge, massive collapse of over 95%. It's having a nice bottom formation right there. I mean, these are the levels. If you are bullish on the project, you know the deal. Once you go flat here for several months, you want to consider maybe accumulating if you do believe in the project here in the next coming years. These are really nice buying levels. I am accumulating some altcoins. Not Injective protocol though, but I have heard of this project. So what can we see on the chart on Injective protocol? Let's get volume out here. Why don't I have my volume? Put on the Binance chart though. Pretty nice enough. There was an insane trading opportunity here just a few days ago on Injective protocol. Why? Let me just explain this scenario, guys, because it's super important for me to explain. This is the daily chart on Injective protocol, and let me explain why this area over here, and you could probably see it yourself on the chart, but this is why we do the analysis. This is why we take a look at the charts to see what has happened the last few days and why we had those massive trading opportunities. When you have a large consolidation, you know, what do we wait for? What do we wait for when we have a large consolidation? You know, this is going from June all the way till, you know, beginning of August. So we got a high range that is being claimed several times, as you can see. And we got a box here, right? Can you see these highs being claimed right there? Just to show you the scenarios here so you can get ready in the near future. So you want to look for a breakout from this massive big trading range that's been happening for the last couple of months. So, and I'll go through the super chat right now, MTL shorts, just give me 1 second. Just looking at Injective protocol and potential scenarios that could happen right now also. So yeah, we're waiting for a breakout, right? A confirmation breakout. You want to break down or you want to break up? What happened? You break up. We break up with a large amount of volume. So if we extend the resistance zone, and you're only looking for swing trades here because this is the daily chart, right? You are looking for this high resistance level on Injective protocol, which is at the $1.50. You can have a little bit of volatility hitting $1.45, as you can have here, but you're finally getting that resistance from the box here, from this trading range, turning into support and getting that bounce here. You can see also how the volume reading is absolutely crucial. Look at the big volume here from the move to the upside. Look at the volume while we are retracing to the resistance zone. Absolutely phenomenal, guys. This is just pure technical, where you are likely going to get that bounce. Of course, let me just have a blind guess here. Are we hitting the 618 from this drop over here? And we almost touched it here to perfection. I mean, this would be a take profit zone. 618 here, almost hit it here just by 1 cent. But of course, this is the strategy that we talk. You break from a zone with a large volume, it reacts as support, and you do get that bounce to the highs or to the 618. You could actually say that this is the highs because we've tested the daily level, guys. Look at this. I mean, looking at the daily volume for the swing trade, you could assume, all right, 618, but not only that, you want to claim the highs from this daily level, right? You can see that you touch that daily level close to perfection, guys. It's definitely a take profit zone, maybe slightly below, so you can assure that you are taking those profits. Right now, rejection, hit the daily level. Not too much volume on this move up. I would stay extremely cautious. This could have a corrective move at this point. We're retesting the highs here from the daily zone, getting that rejection, claiming these highs, liquidity grab above these highs. Yeah, I would stay cautious here on Injective protocol. What would be the ideal scenario? Looking at the 4-hourly chart, for example, where what I would want to see for that potential day trade, swing trade, is an explosive move up. I mean, from the highs, right? These highs over here with a large amount of volume. If you were to have an explosive move to the upside here of $2.40, which I think is going to be very hard. I think it's unlikely. Then of course I would be looking for that first bounce to almost claim the highs, right? But definitely take profit, almost claiming the highs here at the 618. If it breaks with high volume, what would be the bearish case scenario for a high probability trade? Of course, would be coming back down inside of this box territory, losing these lows that will likely turn into resistance if you were to have that move down here for that quick movement. Okay, you do have some two big scenarios here that can happen in the next coming days, or maybe a couple of weeks. You could just be range trading inside of this range from the highs and the lows, you know, just lows, highs, lows, highs. But you know, this is why, you know, highest probability trade would be breaking out from these zones over here. Let's take a look at MTL shorts right away. Isn't Ape the fifth wave pattern? 6.10, 6.15 is a huge resistance and would be the fifth wave. That's why my target is there. Okay, let's take a look at this. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. When I'm doing analysis on these altcoins, we're basically not looking for, I mean, we're not doing a massive analysis. It's just a quick analysis, all right, to you know, looking at volume and rejections and just making a quick analysis. It's not a full analysis with daily levels, with looking at Elliott wave scenario. But yeah, I get the point here. Of course, you know, you are potentially looking for that fifth wave, right? This is the fourth corrective wave, getting support, sorry, at the first wave. So yeah, you could actually. Now, what happens a lot of the times on the fifth wave, I mean, the fifth wave is very, very tricky because fifth wave can create a lower high. It can actually create a double top, or it can slightly break the top, right, and then have that ABC correction. But yeah, it would be definitely a target to break the highs, right? 610 is a big resistor. Let me just check here that 610 here on ApeCoin. You're saying it's a big resistance level. I guess it's because of this consolidation right there. Looking at the 4 hourly, yeah, in my personal opinion, I think this could be a big resistance zone. Yeah, we do have a large consolidation, right? Kind of a descending, broadening wedge consolidation right there. So yeah, this is very, very likely going to be a resistance zone. So you could have that. I mean, it's a perfect timing trade. I'm not saying it cannot reach there. I'm just saying if you are starting to get pumpy action, definitely protect your position. If you did get below the $5.30 and it does go to $5.50 in the next coming hours, couple of days, you definitely want to protect your position just in case you were to fail here, the fifth wave. Okay, fifth wave can fail. But yeah, it is definitely worth a chance. You know, this is the thing. You know, risk a small amount of your capital. Definitely worth that chance here on that beautiful long position on ApeCoin. Congratulations, because I mean it is a trade scenario right there. So fifth wave. Let's take a look at Fibonacci expansion. I mean, look, yeah, we did get to that 0.78. We could get the fifth wave, you know, it can reach the $6.10. You know, we're looking for that wave expansion on that fifth wave. It is a trading scenario, no doubt. This is the scenarios that we do talk. It is having some bullish momentum at this moment. Not bad. I mean, it's a pretty nice catch. It's a fast move. Resistance turning into support. It is potentially going to have that move up. Let's wait and see. Hopefully you are going to protect your position. You're going to stay let's take a look at the comment section right away. MTL Short says thank you, you're very welcome, my man. It is a pretty nice trade. Good job. These are the scenarios that we do talk about. All right, it can be failed, have tight stop losses, make sure to protect position once you're in very good profits. You know, you have that trading scenario right there from MTL Shorts. Good job. It looks pretty good. Andy, reduce the background music. Okay. It's a bit too loud. Sorry about that. Yeah, not much to add, guys. Been here over an hour. Mark Dutch, Seb, thank you for the insane support. Check only BTC, please, says Ibrahim Watch. Absolutely. I mean, this is the thing. Altcoins, they are good. They make some pretty good gains, but they are insanely volatile. We want to focus on Bitcoin most of the times. Are we having pumpy action? We're having pumpy action on Bitcoin at this moment. Are we going to manage to claim the highs again? And I just want to show you that there is big resistance. Stay cautious if you're shorting. Protect positions if you are shorting. Have good risk management, because if you don't, you can get absolutely burned, okay? If you just add up into positions, you know, this is what I used to do back in the day, thinking I am sure this is going to correct at the moment. You know, if I'm bearish at this range and looking for that corrective move here in between 22.3, you know, 22.5, 22.7, looking for that rejection point to get that big move, all right? We want to catch that big move. We want to have good risk management, guys. Because if, just imagine from that short trade that I entered here, on that swing failure, got stopped out in a very small position. It was live. Just imagine, I'm pretty sure this is going to get rejected. I'm pretty sure we're going to go down. So I'm just going to add to my position, add to position, add, you know, and add it, having a huge, you know, over 10, 20% position from my capital. I mean, I used to do this back in the day. I've learned the hard way. And this is, you know, I prefer getting stopped out, being wrong on that swing failure and waiting for the next big resistance levels, all right? And waiting for those swing failures and just hopping in and hopping out, okay? As you can see here, this, you know, trading the highs, taking profits at the lows, just in case we were to get that big bounce to claim the highs again. So we're going to come back up, probably going to get stopped out here at the break even from the rest of my position. And then I'm going to wait to see how we're going to claim the highs. And this is all about the game, guys. Wait to see how you claim the lows and how you claim the highs. And if you are range trading here and you are in an uptrend, you know, best scenario, the thing that you could do is to try and, you know, get into the resistance zones after you see that volatility, that volatile move, and, you know, short long the low levels from the uptrend, short the levels here from the uptrend, the highs, obviously waiting for that swing failure. And that is, you know, the best way that you could do it, especially, you know, with this uptrend that we've had for the last couple of days. Let's see how we claim this level, guys. This is a huge level for me. Not for me, it's just the chart saying it is a huge level. We can see right there, okay, around about the 22.5 and 22.7. We've got big, massive daily levels, big support right there. It will be the 618 range from this entire drop. Stay cautious, guys. It's a level where market makers can, you know, trick you. They're going to see you with a bullish, you know, extremely hyped because you claimed here their last low high. And if it doesn't have enough bullish momentum, big breakouts and a consolidation, it is likely going to be a level where the market makers are just going to be taking profits on this consolidation at the highs and get ready to dump it back down, guys. Just stay extremely cautious with this. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. Check out the Bitcoinsensus website for the latest technical analysis ideas that we do post every single day. It's totally free information down below on the website. If you want the best bonuses on Bybit, you can claim it down below. All right, it's up to $4,550, and also on PrimeXBT. If you scroll down, you got PrimeXBT link. Bitcoinsensus 50 will get you 7% added to your deposit, which is $7,000. Up to $7,000. You need to deposit $100,000 if you want $7,000 on top of your account, guys. PrimeXBT to trade different cryptos such as the S&P 500, Dow Jones, oil, gold, natural gas. They have a huge bit different assets, you know, using Bitcoin and crypto as collateral. You can use US dollar Tether as collateral to trade all of these different markets. Thank you very much, guys, for the insane support. Smash up the like button on your way out, and I'll promise you I will be doing another live stream. I'm going to try and make it tomorrow morning, early morning, for that live stream so we can take a look at these potential scenarios on Bitcoin and some different altcoins. I got a super chat here. Okay, let's take a look at super chat. Super chat has been checked. Super chats have been checked. Let me just take a look at the mods chat here. 1 second. They're going absolutely crazy. Could you check cake for hourly, Andy, please? Thanks. That was my first super chat. I did not take a look at cake. Absolutely crazy. Thanks, Mark Dutch, for letting me know. Oh my goodness. Luckily, I got these mods here. Give me the support. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's not fair. If you give me a super chat, it is not fair. We need to take a look at the chart. Absolutely. Thanks, Mark, for letting me know. Cake right away. Sorry about that, El Futbolero. Let's take a look at cake. Almost left. CCGR, thank you very much. Natalie Bitcoinsensus is here in the comment section. Natalie, are you long? Are you short? Let me know in the comment section right away before we leave. Natalie, what are you doing? Are you looking for higher, or are you looking for short? I was explaining that this is a huge level of, around about the 22.5, 22.7. We've got a big 4 hourly level at this range, daily level, 4 hourly level, big resistance. It's going to start hitting the 618 from the drop here, Fibonacci level. I know you love Fibonacci. You're a Fibonacci master. I know Natalie's a Fibonacci master. So let's take a look. I'm getting distracted here. Let's take a look at Cake right away. Let's go to the 4 hourly and take a look at Cake. Got some stuff here from the past. Descending wedge right over there. Let's take a look at Cake here. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. We got these highs that are getting rejection at this moment. Ideal scenario here. Oh, this does look pretty good. So we got higher lows here on Cake. This does look pretty intense. Looks pretty cool. Are we forming an ascending triangle scenario? We've got a large consolidation. Let's take a look at VPVR right there. It is in a local uptrend here for the last, couple of months, right? We are creating higher lows. It is creating the higher highs right there. Not if we do take a look at May, but if we do take a look at the price action from June, July, August, is looking pretty good. Not bad. We've got a resistance level there. As you can see, let's take a look at VPVR here 1 second. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. The point of control is right over here. If we do correct down here on Cake to the $4, it is potentially going to get a bounce. We're going to continue this support trend line to claim these highs. We are forming an ascending triangle scenario here. If it does correct from this moment, I would be looking for a bounce here on Cake. It doesn't look bad. $4 seems like a big, strong support level here looking at the daily. If we go to the 4 hourly range, we can see, this is absolutely beautiful, guys. This is the kind of trading scenarios we want to look for. I would have traded Cake. Cake would have been absolutely insane. If we do take a look at the highs here on Cake at $3.60 approximately and extend a box here, we can see that this resistance zone, was absolutely golden here. First retest. This one did not retest. First one retested it, and we came all the way up to claim the highs and the 618 from the drop. Come on, guys. This is absolutely insanely technical. You cannot get more technical than this. Right. Volume, point of control from July, August, and September. Right there, we do have it at the $4 level. $4, insanely nice round psychological number. If we were to get that retracement after this move to the upside, it's having a little bit of double top, but it's creating higher lows. You are likely with this confluence potentially going to hit the 618. No, it's maybe not the 618. It's the 78. 78 from this pump, from the ultimate low of this move to the upside. If you do take a look at the daily, the 618 is just slightly below $4. So you've got 78 from the low, the 618 from this extreme low level. From this low over here of this current pump here the last few days, you have the 78 Fibonacci retracement at the $4 range. Big amount of confluence, big Fibonacci levels. You are breaking structure here on the lower time frames, okay? You are likely to get that potential bounce to claim the highs again on Bake, okay? Let's go with the market structure here. Local structures up. Not much to add on that. Of course, where would be my stop loss? Where, if we do correct all the way down to the $4 and consolidate, and we are looking to claim the highs, stop loss below the low. If you break the structure heavily, you get stopped out, and then we are potentially looking for shorts, right? That would be the game plan here. They are divorced. Natalie kept the microphone. Andy kept the beagle. I heard, is it Natalie got a good microphone? I'm going to upgrade my microphone. I'm actually going to get one of those Shure microphones that it just sounds like really professional. Because I got this Yeti now. They're only about $100 or $150. I can't remember actually right now. But I'm going to get one of those, you know, $500. Upgrade the microphone, guys. Smash up the like button if you wish me to do so. And turn this crappy music down. And have no live stream with any music. Seb, thank you very much for the insane support. Mark Dirch also, thank you very much. Be friends, everyone here in the comment section. Thank you guys for the insane support. I will see you in the next live stream.